Hi guys, I'm gonna be doing trading lessons live. Just decided it just now. So let's start. So the lesson from today was again a reminder: when you're tired and when there is increased market volatility and not clear market direction, just don't trade that day, or at least trade with smaller sized positions. Number one, I didn't trade with smaller size positions, and that was within my own rules, so I didn't obey it. Number two, I feel extremely exhausted. I didn't obey that rule as well. And number three, I was in the middle of something else as well, so I didn't obey that rule as well. So 3 rules I have broken today. And again, the lesson from today, which should be for everyone, and it should be not only when you break the rules, but you shouldn't in first place break them. So in life, you've got 2 ways to learn: from others people's experience and from your own. The more you can learn from others people's experience, keep an open mind, listen, test strategies, ways of thinking, test others people's experience, and implement. The more of it you do in your life, the less amount of money, time, and effort you're gonna waste in the wrong direction. That's why we're here on earth, to gather experience, gather knowledge, and pass it on forward, essentially to our kids. Firstly, so that we can make sure that our generations are protected from huge mistakes. But the higher calling that some of us have is to not just take care about their own asses and about their kids' asses, but on the humanity as a whole. And I don't see many people sharing experience. The education system is clearly broken, and so on and so forth. And obviously trading, as we discussed, is one of the least risky stuff on the planet when it comes to making money online, especially online, because like we discussed before, opening a new business, the chances are 7 times higher, not in your favor, compared to if you try over 1 year to master trading. And as I was teaching you, and I'll keep teaching and I'll keep showing you, you can paper trade. You don't need to be trading with real money. You don't need to be losing and risking a single cent, a single penny whilst trading. And once you have become successful on paper trading, testing a few simple strategies on one asset, trading just one single asset over and over again until you master it and you know it inside out, following the simple rules. The rules are not hard to learn, and the rules are not hard to remember. The hard bit is to implement them. So that's why the pinned tweet on my TikTok account says, keep listening to them rules every single day, and I'm still not doing it. You can see the date on when I have recorded it, and that's me, and that's my own rules. I'm not obeying my own rules, and I broke 3 of them today as well. And as I will disclose later on in my website, where I put out statistics on every single day, or if I forget someday, I come back and upload for the past days that the statistics are missing. So I keep full transparency. It's my paper trading account, it's not my real one, for privacy reasons. So a recap from the lessons today: don't ever trade, no matter how tempting it seems, no matter how favorable the market conditions seems. Still don't trade if you're tired, especially exhausted. Don't ever trade tired or exhausted. Number 1, I've broken it today. Number 2, don't ever trade when you are not completely focused on that trade. That's the best. If you can't just the best thing is don't trade that day. The best thing is just don't trade that day. If you still decide to trade, at least follow someone like My Signals, for example. I've got a group for free signals. If you don't know about it, I'm literally helping out people for free, investing my own personal time in you guys, responding in DMs as well, to personal DMs, and so on and so forth. Once you're inside of the group, I'll take it seriously as long as I see that you have serious intentions to learn how to trade successfully, and I'll add you to my Instagram as well. It's publicly visible, and you can easily follow me. You're not gonna run into any restrictions. But if you're not in my group, I will not take you seriously. If you just randomly start asking me questions on Instagram, I won't spend that much time and effort into developing you or helping you out starting your trading career if you don't make a serious step towards some kind of a partnership with me, even if it's just free. But I want to see that you show some dedication, and once you show dedication, I will show dedication back, and I'll be more than willing to start answering questions in DMs when it comes to trading. But yeah, guys, don't trade when you're exhausted. Don't trade when you can't focus solely on trading, at least for that 1 hour or whatever time the position is still open. And what other rule did we break today? So don't trade when you're exhausted, when you're not focused solely on the trade, and don't trade when there is increased market volatility, or if you decide to trade lower the usual position size. You should be having an average everyday position size, and you should stick to it. And once you see less volatility, so you can't make any money, and there is no point trading unless you increase the size, that's one of the cases where you are allowed to increase the size, and the other case you're allowed to decrease the size, and you should and you must decrease the size, which I didn't again follow that rule today, is when market volatility has increased, which was the case today. And it was not even like it was chopping market afterwards. There was no clear direction at the final hours when I was it's not like the market closes with crypto. I'm trading XRP, but like in the final hours of me willing to still trade before I got burned with 3 trades, and I'm just gonna be calling it for the day, because I recapped and I understood that I have broken 3 of my rules. And it's easy to tell because when you close a few trades on a loss for a certain day, and so I've broken even one more rule, which I've done multiple times lately. Don't trade more than 1 time per day. Don't place more than 1 trade per day. I was just extremely successful lately, overconfident probably a little bit, and I'm constantly breaking that rule as well, to overtrade, to place more than 1 trade. It has been going crazy well anyways, but it's not recommended because it leads to that exhaustion. So on average, you're not going to achieve the same results if you just don't overwork yourself and don't overtrade. But that lesson, that's my first lesson from the online lessons I'm going to be giving live. Not too bad, Willem, not too bad. I just decided today that I'm gonna start not just doing random lives, but occasionally I'm gonna be doing I'm getting quite more specific when I start lives, and I'm trying to name them as well, to give a topic, and I'm trying to stick to topic. But what I've decided again is not just doing that, but as well start doing trading lessons, on rules when it comes to trading. And again, a recap of today: I broke 4 rules of my own. I had a few winners and a few losers, but lately I didn't have even one loser, if you have been following. So when I lost the last, I think it was 2 trades, I think I lost 2 trades today, I just stopped for a second. I decided to not trade anymore for that day for sure, but I stopped for a second and I thought, what can I learn from them 2 mistakes? I've done 2 mistakes, two trades on a loss today, and about 2-3 on a positive. So pretty much I'm probably even for the day, or on a small loss. But that's not the point. The point is that ideally, as I have been showing, it's possible to not even have a single loss in a row, like win 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 win. So the lesson was, I'm doing something wrong, and it was not anything new. I was just breaking 4 of my already rules that are pinned into my TikTok. One was overtrading, placing too many trades. Another one was being exhausted. Another one was not focusing solely on the trade, but having other things in the background. I was creating more groups. I created groups. Appreciate that, buddy. I appreciate that. Thanks for that feedback. And I was creating more groups. And one of the group that I'm planning to create just now is trading lessons. The other one that was closely related to trading was trading indicators. So we've got 2 more groups today that are worth following and joining in. One is the trading rules that I'm going to be creating just now after I finish that live, and that's going to be uploaded to YouTube, and it's going to be the first lesson. That live is going to be the first lesson within that group, and that group is again going to be specifically for trading lessons, trading rules, or rather not just limited to rules, but that specific lesson is going to be to the for the rules. So yeah, I've broken being too tired. That was one of the rules. Over trading, not focusing solely on the trade, and placing bigger volume than needed for a day where you've got loads of volatility. And also I did one more mistake, so it's 5 rules that I've broken today. Usually I place like about 5-10 on the practice account that I've been showing you the trades. Usually I place like 5-10k XRP trade when I start building up my position, because I've got multiple entries, averaging in the trade and averaging out of the trade, usually the best case, optimally. So the way you do it, for example, you place a small trade. If the price starts dropping and you're in a short, you're already in profit, so you keep it and you don't touch it anymore until you close it on profit, possibly with multiple exits, so you can take partial profit as soon as you get into profit if you wish, then starting taking higher and higher, and the more you get in profit, the bigger the profit, the higher the exit points. Like, let's say if you have a 5k XRP position, and if you're gonna be making 5 exits, that means that you're gonna make like 100 100 or a couple 100 XRP out as soon as you get into profit, or a little bit later. Then double it when you get more into profit, like 600 the next time. So now we have already 1,000 out from 5,000, and we've got 4 more to go. So in the next one you can do 1,000 out, and that's 2, and you have 3 more remaining. The next one you can make 2 more, or rather 1.5. So you have, or yeah, I guess on the next one, just the final profit, and take 2 out and you're out. I'm using a volume profile, so you can see where the for example, where the levels of liquidity are. So when you see build up liquidity somewhere, you know that the price is gonna go there, because the smart money are gonna try to push the price that way so that they can scoop that liquidity, and that's how the short squeezes, are created and all that. I use uh, averages, moving averages. The MACD or whatever it was called, precisely. I don't use too many indicators, to be fair. What else I use? So volume, the average price. Sometimes I use the how do you call it? Um, the Fibonacci levels, also. Um, but these are the ones that I use the most common, and I don't focus too much on the indicators. But I'm trying to get more into them and see if I can improve even more my trading if I get more indicators. But from what I've learned is, if you get things too complicated, sometimes it's not in your favor. So I'm trying to stick to simple stuff, and the only complicated thing on my chart is loads of support and resistance lines and different colors and different thickness of the line, so I can know which level is which and which level is like more important. We might add it to the lessons. I'll look into it. If I don't forget later on, I might screenshot it. It has rocked my world. You have to check it out. Yeah, I will do. And thanks for sharing it with us. Well, it's just me and you, and someone just came in now, so it's not really sharing it with too many people. But yeah, so I'll probably share it in the group though. So what I was saying is that I'm gonna be posting them lives, and they're gonna be more. Obviously, if someone asks questions or adds value, I'll include it. I'm not gonna edit them. I'm not a big fan of editing too much. And if you have noticed, the last lives, there is not a single live, I think, that it has been edited. Because editing, yeah, it makes things look like seamless and better to watch and all that stuff. But at the same time, you're having loads of time and energy wasted that could be rather preserved and be put in place to share bigger amount of, like, again, quality content. Just because it's not edited, that doesn't mean that it's quality, as long as it has loads of value in it. Yeah, that's fine. I appreciate you. You mean consistent profits? If that's what you mean, good job, buddy. Good fucking job. That's what we want. Are you in the group, by the way? And that's pretty much all that I've got for you guys now. I need to go grab my food. Should be ready by now, and I'm gonna be signing out, at least for now. We'll see you later on. I'll probably not trade anymore. I feel a bit better now, a bit refreshed. It might have been because of the noise. I've been on the road driving my other car. That fucking thing, because it's 1.3 liter engine, petrol engine, 2005, a 4K. When I drive it a bit longer, it gives me a fucking headache compared to the electric one. So we'll see. But I'll be signing out, guys, and I'll be working on downloading that thing, uploading it to YouTube, and adding it to the group, and I'll include that new indicator that we've got in the group at some point. I might find trading view explanation of the indicator and put it in the other group for the indicators. But we've got new groups created. One is for indicators, one is for lessons, trading lessons, and today's live was for mistakes, breaking rules. You can rewatch it on my YouTube channel if you missed it. It's Day Trading Edge, and pretty much everywhere. Instagram is the same, Twitter is the same, Day Trading Edge, the same as here. And I've got a backup. You might want to follow my backup if something happens to that account, and to be able to start streaming soon. Help me out to build up following there. It's a Day Trading Edge UK at the end. The same channel, but it says UK at the end. And I might actually, I'll kind of put it here, but I might actually start posting it on top of my videos so you can get used to it and the new guys start using it. But yeah, guys, apart from that, again, new groups are getting into our community. The way I organize information there is with groups, because someone might not want to get into the group to receive them notifications, but it's up to you. And another group that was not so closely, like directly correlated to trading, but it's like indirectly, because wars affect markets, and it's kind of semi-directly, if not even directly, when you think about it, because the moment that some war gets announced or whatever, you see volatility, so it must be even directly correlated if you think about it. That was another group that I posted today because I saw some TikTok and I uploaded it, downloaded it on my phone, uploaded it in YouTube, and it's within that group now with the trading, with the wars. So we've got a new group where I'll be posting warnings about wars as well if I see anything suspicious that we need to keep in mind, so that if you know that something might happen, you might lower the amount of volume you trade with, or whatever, adjust your strategy, expecting that war to kick in. But just briefly, there are loads of like troops being positioned all over the planet on different places, not just troops, but military equipment and all that stuff. Loads of moves are being made on a chess play, on a, how do you call it, on a chessboard, war moves. So that type of moves usually escalate to a war on a broader spectrum, not just between US and Russia, because I think that war is between US and Russia, not between Russia and Ukraine, if you ask me, because the US is funding it. If US was not funding it, Ukraine was gonna be gone by now. I'm not sure how do you do back tests. That might be something to look into. But what I have done is loads and loads and loads of paper trading, and I keep doing it now for you guys to show you some results as well, because I don't want to reveal my personal, banking statements, trading statements, and all that. So I rather trade on 2 accounts, but be able to show you transparency, what my skill level is. And at the same time, I keep testing sometimes new stuff on the trading one, which probably wouldn't be placing the same trades on the on the real one. So I'm also constantly testing stuff. And if I'm placing it on the live account and it's something new, what I do usually is I play with lower volume. But yes, I'll be signing out. I see someone else is inside the group, inside of the live, Michael. He just went out. I was just gonna say hi to him. But yeah. So peace out, guys, and we'll speak soon.